In a world dominated by cutting-edge Fs and futuristic crossovers, there's something truly captivating about a legendary name making a bold return, especially when it brings with it a sense of heritage, nostalgia, and raw mechanical charm. Today, we're diving into the all-new 2026 Ford Cortina Classic, a reimagined version of one of Ford's most iconic models from the golden era of motoring. First launched in 1962, the original Cortina was a household name in the UK, South Asia, and Australia, known for its family-focused design, mechanical simplicity, and racing pedigree in the form of the Lotus Cortina. Fast forward to today, and Ford is tapping deep into its classic DNA to bring this nameplate back to life, but this time, with a modern twist that blends retro styling with next-generation technology. Whether you're a vintage enthusiast, a car collector, or someone simply fascinated by automotive heritage reinvented, this is one launch that commands attention. So buckle up, because for the next 125 minutes, we'll be diving into every inch, line, and heartbeat of the 2026 Ford Cortina Classic to discover whether this retro modern marvel is just a nostalgic tribute, or a true return of a legend. At its core, the 2026 Ford Cortina Classic isn't just a reissue, it's a respectful modernization. Ford has retained the spirit of the original sedan with its clean, upright profile, short overhangs, and distinctly British silhouette. The new Cortina is built on a dedicated compact RWD platform, rear-wheel drive is back, with a focus on lighter-weight construction and driver engagement. Under the hood, Ford offers two main powertrain options, a 2.3-litre EcoBoost turbocharged inline-4 producing 310 horsepower and 350 pounds-to-feet of torque, and a special 3.0-litre naturally aspirated V6 for purists who want the old-school feel. A 6-speed manual transmission is standard on both variants, while a 10-speed automatic is available. Dimensions-wise, the Cortina Classic fits snugly between today's compact sedans and the midsize segment, making it ideal for urban driving and highway cruising alike. Ford also released a Heritage Edition, limited to just 2,500 units globally, featuring two-tone paint jobs, vintage-styled steel wheels, and special Lotus-inspired badging. Modern tech hasn't been ignored. The Cortina Classic includes a 10.9-inch infotainment screen, wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, a heads-up display, adaptive cruise control, and Level 2 semi-autonomous driving features. And despite being a classic-inspired car, it comes with all the modern safety suites you'd expect, including forward collision warning, lane keep assist, and a 360-degree camera system. With its perfect blend of retro lines and modern muscle, the 2026 Cortina Classic stands as a statement, not just a product. Let's talk about the design, and oh boy, the 2026 Ford Cortina Classic is a masterclass in automotive nostalgia fused with modern aggression. At first glance, you're greeted with a wide, squared-off grille that takes cues directly from the MK1 Cortina. Framed in chrome and finished with fine mesh detailing, it evokes the simplicity of the 60s while offering modern-day boldness. The headlamps are circular LED projectors with dual-halo DRLs, another nod to its roots. The hood is long and flat with slight scalloping, giving off a subtle muscle car vibe. From the side, the car rides on period-correct 17-inch retro stylized or optional 19-inch alloys shaped like the Lotus Cortina rally wheels. Step inside the 2026 Cortina Classic, and you're immediately wrapped in a symphony of modern luxury and retro cues. The dashboard is a flat horizontal slab with faux wood trim inserts, instantly taking you back to the 1970s. The gauge cluster is fully digital, but its design mimics old analog dials, complete with sweeping needles and vintage fonts. At the center sits a floating infotainment screen with rotary knobs for volume and tuning. Actual knobs, not touch-sensitive nonsense. The seats are upholstered in either houndstooth cloth for base models or full leather with quilted stitching in the Heritage Edition. Even the stitching pattern is inspired by the 1965 Lotus Cortina rally seats. There's no shortage of storage, cup holders, or connectivity either. USB-C ports, wireless charging pads, and rear seat climate vents are all standard. Rear passengers enjoy ample legroom, thanks to clever packaging, and there's an option for heated rear seats. The steering wheel is 3-spoke, leather-wrapped, and slightly thin, another retro nod. Ambient lighting bathes the cabin in a soft golden hue at night, and even the door panels mimic the simplistic design of the MK2 Cortina. Every element, from the toggle switches to the chrome-trimmed air vents, is carefully crafted to bridge eras. It doesn't just look classic, it feels it. Comfort was not just added to the 2026 Cortina Classic, it was prioritized. This isn't a car that forces sportiness at the expense of your spine. The ride is supple, thanks to a dual-valve adaptive suspension system that automatically adjusts damping in real time. Road imperfections are soaked up effortlessly, even with the larger wheels. The seats, especially in the Heritage Edition, are plush, deep, and offer 14-way adjustments with lumbar and memory functions. Sound insulation is top tier. You can cruise at 70 miles per hour and carry a soft conversation without ever raising your voice. The suspension system also includes a Heritage Soft mode that mimics the old Cortina's floaty ride but with modern road control. Dual-zone automatic climate control keeps the cabin perfectly regulated, and the panoramic sunroof adds an airy feel for both front and rear passengers. Despite its classic profile, Ford has nailed interior acoustics. Engine noise is refined, road noise is minimal, and the cabin offers a serene, almost lounge-like experience. Long drives, you'll love them. Short commutes, you'll look forward to them. This car proves that comfort and classic character can coexist beautifully. Now let's go even deeper into what truly sets the 2026 Ford Cortina Classic apart when it comes to comfort. To a detail often overlooked but crucial for anyone spending long hours behind the wheel. One thing that's instantly noticeable is the car's cabin acoustics. Ford engineers have gone the extra mile with enhanced cabin insulation using multi-layer acoustic glass and improved door seal design, dramatically reducing road and wind noise even at highway speeds. You're cocooned in a surprisingly quiet environment for a vehicle that pays homage to a classic. Additionally, the suspension system isn't just engineered for smoothness, it actually adapts dynamically to road conditions thanks to a new semi-active damping system, meaning potholes and uneven road textures barely register to the occupants. And then there's the ergonomics. Everything from the driver's seat angle, adjustable steering column, to the tilt and telescopic function of the dashboard interface is designed to maximize comfort without compromising the nostalgic aesthetic. Whether you're stuck in city traffic or cruising down a countryside road, this modern Cortina ensures that your comfort is never a question, it's a guarantee. Don't let the vintage shape fool you. The 2026 Cortina Classic performs like a modern-day sports sedan. The base 2.3 liters EcoBoost model can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.6 seconds, while the V6 variant does it in an impressive 4.8 seconds. Power delivery is linear, turbo lag is minimal, and both engines rev freely with a satisfying growl. The 6-speed manual is crisp, with short throws and a light clutch, a driver's dream. For those who prefer automatics, the 10-speed is responsive and intuitive, with paddle shifters for manual control. Handling is sharp, thanks to a 50 hours 50 minutes weight distribution and lighter weight chassis. Body roll is minimal, and the steering offers genuine feedback, something that's sorely missing in today's electric steering era. The Cortina Classic doesn't just cruise, it carves corners. Braking is handled by 4-piston Brembo calipers up front and ventilated discs all around, delivering consistent, confident stopping power. Whether you're canyon carving or just enjoying a Sunday drive, the Cortina delivers a surprisingly athletic performance. And yet, it never forgets its roots. You always feel connected to the road, just like in the original. The 2026 Ford Cortina Classic isn't just a car, it's an experience, a statement, and a celebration of Ford's rich automotive history. It pays respect to its past while embracing the future with cutting-edge engineering, safety, and comfort. In a time when most brands are chasing the same digital dreams, the Cortina stands out for offering something deeply human, a soul. It's a car that stirs emotion, sparks memories, and makes you feel something the moment you look at it, touch it, or drive it. It's not the fastest, it's not the most high-tech, and it doesn't need to be, because what the Cortina Classic offers is far rarer authenticity. Whether you're a fan of vintage Fords, a collector looking for the next big thing, or simply someone who wants to own a piece of Reborn automotive legacy, the 2026 Cortina Classic deserves your attention. It's not just a classic reborn, it's a legend, reimagined for the modern world, and that a broken bar is something truly special. To sum it all up with just a bit more depth, the 2026 Ford Cortina Classic isn't merely a modernized tribute to an iconic nameplate, it's a symbol of how legacy can meet innovation without either being sacrificed. In an era where cars are either over-digitized or too emotionally sterile, the Cortina Classic brings soul back into the driving experience. It evokes emotion. Whether you're a lifelong Ford enthusiast or someone discovering the charm of vintage motoring for the first time, with the right blend of modern-day performance, ride quality, and driver-centric refinement, this car does something rare. It makes you feel connected to the road, the machine, and the heritage behind the name. It's the kind of vehicle that starts conversations at gas stations, turns heads in city streets, and reminds us why we fell in love with driving in the first place. The 2026 Cortina Classic doesn't just fill a market segment, it fills a void in the hearts of classic car lovers who never thought they'd see this legend return. And now that it's here to make history all over again.